Okay. Alright. We have to choose Endo here. Endo! Bada boom! Are you fucking joking? Get out of the room. There we go. Thank you, Steam people. Yep, wow. The workroom door slowly eased open. Yeah, fucking wow. Hey, sister, what's up? Achi was too shocked for words. The girl who entered looked just like Hitomi. Maria, Hitomi. Achi blinked in bewilderment. It was almost as if Hitomi were standing in front of a mirror. The two girls looked so similar. Maria, thank goodness you're alright. Don't let that dad near him. I'm so sorry I had you worried. Maria was safe, Achi realized. At last, he had managed to fulfill his duty. How did you manage to get out of the storeroom? Daisuke had gone pale. Tell me, Maria said sharply. Who was it who came up with this kidnapping plan? Ah! Suddenly, Daisuke shoved Maria aside and lunged for Hitomi. Stanley moved to stop him, but before he could intervene, the old man held a hold on Hitomi, pressing something that looked like a flashlight up against her neck. That ain't a flashlight, man. Dad? Achi started toward him, but Stanley held up a hand. Don't move, that's a stun gun. If he zaps her in the neck, it could kill her. You know your stuff, Daisuke said. You do in American electronics? No, I do this for a living. And here's info on what a stun gun is. Yes, Ryan, yes, 2.0, yep. Stanley drew his gun at this instant, taking aim at Daisuke's forehead. Wait, hold on! Achi interposed himself between Stanley and his father. Dad, let Hitomi go. You need to stop this nonsense. Achi walked slowly toward his father, a pleading look in his eyes. Nonsense? Which one of us is talking nonsense here? You don't know what's going on. If you knew everything, then you'll be helping me. What do you mean, everything? With this girl's heart, we can save Suzune. Dad, who was it exactly that told you that? Daisuke did not reply. I asked you a question. Who was it that put this crazy idea into your head? A foreign organ trafficker I met at the hospital. Okay, that's nice. What is Agent Smith doing here? If you like what you're seeing on the stream, feel free to hit that follow button so you know when I go live. Thanks, Snakebutt. Stanley let out a snort. A likely story. It's true. I was suspicious at first myself, Daisuke said stubbornly. Unfollows, don't do that to me, 2.0. Why? But I couldn't just sit around and wait for Suzune to die. And after talking to him about her rare blood type and all the difficulties of performing a transplant, he promised to do everything in his power. Daisuke's hands were trembling. Tears welled up in his vacant and bloodshot eyes. And then a while later, he got back in touch and told me he found a potential match. Someone with the same blood type as Suzune and roughly the same age. But then he told me the girl was still alive. And so what was the point? Her heart might be a match for Suzune's, but it didn't matter if we couldn't get our hands on it. Jesus, how long is this game? Too fucking long! And I said that, but then the man told me, y'all think I can go for like 12 hours. I don't know, this is not gonna go on for like 12 hours, I know, for sure. This is not gonna go on for another 5 hours, but y'all, I finished Doki Doki in one sitting. I finished Honey Pop in one sitting. I can do this shit in my sleep. He told me, what? Achi bit his lip. He told me to abduct her and turn her over to him. Are we close? We're getting closer. I swear to God. After that, he found a way to make it all work. Coco for 13 hours. At last, Daisuke had confessed. Now Achi had to try to come to grips with the truth he had just heard. I had to do something, his father continued vehemently. I have to abduct this girl and see things through. I just couldn't take it. Kotone had already been taken from me. The thought of losing Suzune too. I had to make sure I didn't fail. So it was this organ trafficker who came up with the kidnapping scheme then, Stanley said. He kept his gun aimed at the target. Daisuke nodded. Describe him for me. He was tall, had black hair, spoke fluent Japanese. Stanley raised an eyebrow at that. Achi wondered if he had some idea who it might be, and taking Muriel-san in hostage in order to lure out Hitomi. That was his idea as well? Yeah, that's it. Who's your favorite character from Doki Doki Literature Club? Sayori. I sympathize with her, man. I allowed his computer to access my surveillance camera as well. But the trafficker's app hard. You know what? It most likely is. But then this morning I got a call from the hospital saying Suzune's condition was critical. I couldn't wait any longer. I had to help my girl right away. And then Daisuke cut himself off, reaffirming his grip on the stun gun. I was looking at the surveillance monitor and saw the detective I happened to know. He was right next to this girl here. Stan Monica? Oh god. And so I decided to ask him. I knew if I did, he wouldn't refuse. He never refused a request from me. And that was the man with the cane, Achi asked. His voice was low and hoarse. Yes, I was giving him directions while I followed you on the monitors. Dad, you need to let go of Hitomi now. There's no point to this. Achi took another step toward his father. There is a point! If I kill this girl here and now, your sister can get the surgery she needs. But even Achi knew that things couldn't possibly work out that way. His father had grown so desperate to help Suzune that he lost all sense of judgment. Why, Achi? Why won't you help me? Don't you want to save Suzune? Daisuke made a pathetic sight, and yet his desperation to save his child was so palatable it was heartrending. Achi thought back to the time he laid his father out when sparring. No matter how pathetic he may have looked, Achi always felt the same sense of parental love from him. I like Sayori. You're not going to be able to talk him down, Stanley murmured. Achi shook his head. Stanley, he said, lower your gun. Tears were welling up in his eyes. Please, lower your gun. Hearing the determination in Achi's voice, Stanley quietly complied. Achi stepped out to Daisuke, getting a firm grip on his father's slender shoulder. Dad, of course I want to help Suzune. Then why are you trying to stop me? Dad, do you think this is what she'd want you to do? AK, no, bitch! Daisuke's face fell. Did Suzune ask for this, Dad? Did she tell you to take someone else's heart so that she could live longer? Did she, Dad? Suddenly, the fight seemed to ebb from Daisuke's body. The stun gun hung limply in his hand. If Suzune asked me to go and get someone's heart for her, I wouldn't object. I'd help her, just like she wanted. I wouldn't let you bear these crimes by yourself. But that's not what this is it? She kind of looks like Hitomi and Maria. Christy is the president. I am the president! And now I'm gonna go fucking insane for a dude. Suzune would never ask us to do something like this, would she? By now, tears were streaming down Achi's cheeks. He knew that his father thought about Suzune more than he thought of anyone else. And so he should know full well that she would never want this. Christy for president, yes! Suzune is not like me. She's smart, she's kind, and she'd never be happy about taking someone else's heart. And now I'm going to go insane for a go fucking insane for a dude. No different than when you weren't president. God damn it. 2.0. Even if it saved her life, I'm sure she'll never accept that. She wouldn't be able to live with it, knowing something so horrible had happened to someone else for her sake. Got him. Isn't that the Suzune we know? I guess. Daisuke's cheeks were smeared with tears now as well. But then we're not going to be able to help her. The sound of a father and son weeping echoed through the workroom. Maybe so, maybe we won't. But that's better than the misery and suffering she'll have to live with. Good on you, Christy. Best president. I would vote for Christy. Thank you. I would localize more Otome games during my first term. Daisuke slumped to his knees on the floor, collapsing like a crumbling mound of sand. Can I be your first lady? Sure, why not 2.0? You can't help everyone, exactly. Sure, you could be Commander Anime Lover, why not? Hitomi, freed from his grip, stood motionless. There were tears in her eyes, too. Victory. Damn, okay. You're such an idiot, Dad. Such a complete, utter idiot. Sobbing, Achi embraced his father. God damn, okay. There was a sudden thud from near the door. Everyone turned to look. Oh no! Maria had crumbled to the floor, and a newcomer had appeared. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. At some point, Kanan had silently entered the room. Now she cradled Maria in her arms. Standing in the doorway was a man Achi didn't recognize. Okay, his face pale. We're gonna fucking get to him in a second. Oh no, I'll be the court jester. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Stay back, Kanan shouted at Achi when he tried to approach. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. It looked like Maria had fallen unconscious. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh no. Achi's heart was racing in his chest. An eerie silence fell over the room. For several seconds, no one said a word, their eyes all fixed on Maria. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Do you have a Discord? And is it open to everyone that just follows? Yeah, of course! My Discord is open to everyone, man! Get that exclamation mark Discord all lowercase in chat, please. Get that command up. Why does everyone ruin the good times? Finally, Kanan looked up, her face ashen. There you go. Thank you, Katie. Oh, come it's not working for everybody else. I guess because Nightbot just posted. It's starting. Oh my god. Oh fuck. God damn it. We've been here for 8 hours, bro. Bruh. We're gonna be here till the fucking very end. I'll be damned. I'll be motherfucking damned, bitch. Oh, I forgot she had the virus. Did we all? Here we fucking go, folks. Oh my god. I joined the Discord. Thank you, Pixie Rose, for joining. Much appreciated. After the young woman's desperate pleading, the other fellow, apparently his father, finally gave in. He released his hold on Hitomi. The tension in the air was replaced by a solemn air of gravitas. Seeing the fathers sweeping as they spoke made Kana think back to his conversation with the Tenno before the stakeout. What was it in people that drove them to do such horrible things? I can't join? Why can't you join? Is the link not working? Sometimes it was the desire to save the ones they loved. Even such a heartfelt human emotion could drive people to wrongdoing. Why? Why did people have to be like that? And then Maria fucking fell. A sudden thud snapped Kano out of his musing, and instantly Kano hurried past him in the workroom. No? Oh, it's not working? Okay. Okay, anyways, back to the game. Maria had collapsed onto the floor, and now Kano was beside her. In a panic, Kano rushed into the workroom as well. Stay back, Kanan shouted as the others tried to huddle around the fallen girl. Please don't be what I think this is. It's probably something on your end. Yeah, it's probably something on your end. If you have the Discord app or you have it downloaded, the program, try going through there because I know it has a problem with mobile. It definitely has a problem with mobile, so be on your computer while trying to access the Discord server. Had the virus gone symptomatic? 2 hours ago, Stanley had told Kano that Maria was infected. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, they're going to the 10 hours. They're 10 hours in. He also said that her symptoms wouldn't develop for another 4 hours. Shouldn't they still have 2 more hours to go? Maria looked like she was dead, her eyes closed, her body motionless. Yeah, you're on your phone. Okay, that makes sense. Hitomi tried to approach, despite Kanan's warning. Maria, she cried. Maria, what's wrong? Kana held his arms wide to hold her back. Your sister has been infected with the UA virus. The UA virus? Hitomi's face went pale. Hey, Kana said to Kanan. Should you really be that close? If she developed symptoms. But Kanan didn't move from Maria's side. She calmly rested her hand on the other girl's forehead. There's no fever, she said, and there's no blood coming from her eyes, no lymph swelling. I'll be alright. She hasn't gone symptomatic yet. In that case, why did she collapse? Hitomi asked. I'm not sure yet. Whatever the case, if we don't get her that antiviral, she's done for. Then we have to get her to the lab right away, Hitomi said. She was trembling with anxiety. No, that's not an option. Kano's tone was grave. You may already be aware, Mrs. Sawa, but without a password, we can't access the antiviral storage. But when I went there, my father, Mr. Tanaka, Mamoru Tanaka, is dead. Murdered. What? She stared at him uncomprehendingly. Whatever the problem is, just inject her with it doesn't work, though. It always works in 24. God damn it, JP. No, that can't be true. He was always a member of a crime syndicate. It's possible that they killed him in order to silence him. So then, there's no way to save my sister? Just say Epi. That also works. There was a howl look in Hitomi's eyes. No, I won't accept that. Why? Why can't we help her? But no one had an answer. Kano gritted his teeth and hung his head. Why did it have to come to this? He come this far, but there was nothing he could do, and he hated himself for it. I'll go to the laboratory. It was Kanan. Electronic lock breaking is my specialty. Wait, the young man Achi spoke up suddenly. So you're a martial artist, badass, but your specialty is lock breaking? He looked like positively dumbstruck. Kanan ignored him, thinking out loud. Brute force, side channel, shortcuts. Holy fuck. Given the situation, I think I have to go with side channel. Side channel, saying last, where's your equipment? One of the PC labs will suffice. I can connect to a special server from the net. I don't really understand the stuff you're talking about, Achi said, but I'll trust you to handle this. God. I mean, you did risk your life to save Hitomi from that minivan explosion and all. Kanan nodded. I have to warn you in advance, though. Cryptanalysis can take hours and still yield no results. I can't guarantee I'll be able to get the doors unlocked before Maria develops symptoms. I understand, Hitomi said. Achi nodded too. No one present had any objections. What? All of a sudden, there was a curious sound from somewhere in the room. What's that? Kano asked. What's making that noise? He looked around the workroom. A bomb? And my Wi-Fi's gone to shit. Beep, beep. I'm sorry to hear that, Blondie. That's my computer. Daisuke hurried to his desktop. The bank of monitors, which had been displaying surveillance camera footage from the around Shibuya, had all gone blank. What the hell? What's going on, Dad? Achi joined his father, staring at the computer screens. It's all gone. The camera footage has all been deleted. Daisuke blinked in disbelief. Now then, it seems our main cast has all been assembled. What? What's happening? What the fuck? A man's voice, distorted by a voice modulator, suddenly emerged from the computer speakers. Nani? Zero? Is this fucking Zero? A moment later, the monitors all began to display a view of the inside of the workroom. We lit it. We in it, sisters. Nani? Is this a self-aware game? Dad, what the hell is this? Someone's broken through our firewall. They've hijacked the surveillance camera system. The color drained from Daisuke's face as he looked at the screens. Where are they filming us from? Kano asked, scanning the inside of the room. He used the image on the monitors to guess where the camera might be located. Over here? The lens of the camera set atop of the computer monitor glimmered like an eye. It was a miniature camera used for the web conferencing and the like. And now that Maria and Hitomi are both there, you probably have surmised the situation at hand. And so I offer a proposal. Oh, don't let it play, bitch. The laboratory password in exchange for Hitomi's blood. Realizing now that it was Alphard's voice they were hearing, everyone in the room froze. At 7 o'clock, roughly 1 hour from now, see that Hitomi Osawa is waiting at the Scramble intersection outside Shibuya Station, just like this morning. Unless, of course, you're feeling particularly confident. You do have Kanan with you. Perhaps you care to take a gamble on her lock-breaking skills instead. Kanan clutched her tongue in frustration. Alpard had known exactly what the plan was. Of course, if Kanan isn't able to get the door open in time, what will you do then? Maria is sure to die, yes. But that's not all. If you don't agree to my offer, I have the means of creating another Maria, and a third. These infectees will spread the virus through Tokyo, and the death toll will likely number in hundreds of thousands. So, do think carefully before you decide. Alphard's voice was chilling and matter of fact. I will appear at the rendezvous in person. After all, I wouldn't do for the star of the show to miss the final curtain. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you then. Silence fell. Then the images of the computer monitor returned to normal. The surveillance camera footage came back online as well. Daisuke promptly yanked out his Ethernet cable and slammed his fist on the keyboard. Damn it, there was a hole in the firewall. I have to redo my security from the ground up. Good call, Kanan said calmly. We can't win this if our intel keeps getting leaked. Stanley pursed his lips in concentration. What do we do? Kano asked him. What do we give in to his demand? I mean, do we really expect he's going to literally show up like that? He's practically begging for us to come and catch him. There had to be some deeper plan at work. If it means saving my sister, I'll do it. Hitomi was resolute. No, Stanley said, you can't. What? Why not? Because if you do, you'll be killed. What? Hitomi's voice was caught in her throat. With the antiviral still present in your body, a week after the fact, you're too much of a liability for Alphard to just let go. He's right, don't do it, Achi exclaimed. Hitomi, you can't go. Even still, I want to do it. Bitch, why don't you just go to your father and tell him, yo, inject the antiviral from me into my fucking sister. Hitomi stared defiantly at Stanley. You still want to go even knowing that you'll be killed? I can't just sit here and hope that Kanan is able to pull this off, she said. I want to do something for my sister. I want to save her. She peered down at Maria, sprawled on the floor. She'll object to me going. I'm sure of that. But I want to do what I can, because Maria's the only smart one with self-preservation. To do things my own way. No one tried to contradict her this time. If she was willing to take the risk, then there are things the rest of you can do too. It was Kanan again. Let's hear it, Kano replied. He squared his shoulders. He was of the same mind as Hitomi. He couldn't just do nothing and just leave it all on Kanan. After all, after everything he'd been through, he wanted to stick with the case until the very end. Because they're different blood types, Chrissy. That would kill Maria. Well, look, I don't know then. Shit! Apprehend Alphard at the rendezvous and demand the blood from him. Shit, okay, fuck. Oh, stop playing! Kanan offered the suggestion as if it were a simple task. I'll let you get what you want without putting Hitomi in danger. Kanan let out a sigh. Hold on, he said. Even if we do arrest him, how are we going to get him to cough up the password? We don't have time to drag him off to an interrogation room. And besides, he doesn't strike me as a sort to offer confession that easily. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. There are ways, Kanan said. Once Alphard has made contact with Hitomi, call my cell phone. Hitomi tilted her head. Call you? I have plenty of information Alphard might want to bargain for. I can negotiate with him directly. Kano considered Kanan's proposal. I see. So we'll try both options. Attempt to hack the password at the lab and also try negotiating with Alphard. That gives us 2 chances. With that tiny ray of hope, Hitomi's face brightened some. We'll split into 2 groups, one for the lab and one for Shibuya Station, Kanan said. Let's exchange phone numbers so we can be in touch when the time comes. The group quickly shared contact info as suggested. What's so sour, bro? Hitomi and Kanan called one another's phones to be sure. Hitomi's cheerful ringtone fell out of place, but also somehow soothing, a fragment of normalcy in the midst of crisis. Well, I guess we're all set then, Hitomi said, looking down at her LCD screen. Her expression turned apologetic. I'm sorry, Kanan, for having to keep putting things on you. Hey, Kanan replied, don't worry about it. Okay, now I guess I should call my father. Hitomi called in Kenji Osawa on his cell phone. Fucking finally. There is nothing quick about exchanging phone numbers, especially if they're flip phones. Tanaka hadn't given Ai his password. Osawa's last chance had gone up in smoke. He let out a sigh of shaky breath and shut his eyes tight. Was it true? Was there nothing more he could do? Here we go, folks. Osawa's cell phone rang. When he saw the name on the incoming call display, he nearly shouted out loud. It was Hitomi. Hitomi? Are you alright? Please tell me you're alright. Yeah, I'm fine. But Maria? Is Maria there with you? Osawa's heart leaped. Dad, there isn't any time for me to explain everything, so I'll just have to give you the main points. This is so we can save my sister, so just stay calm and listen. Osawa struggled to hold back the 1,000 questions that immediately came boiling into his mind. There's a girl named Kanata who's going to bring Maria to the lab. She's going to try to hack the password in order to get us inside. Wait, hold on. Just what in the world is going on? It could be Al's birthday or when they meet. Yeah, maybe. There are a bunch of people here working to help save Maria. You could have 84 years and still wouldn't be enough to explain everything, honestly. That is pretty accurate, JP. Can you wait for us at the lab, Dad? I'm not sure the electronics are something that would be so easy to... We got another plan in motion. If that goes well, we might be able to land a password. It was all too much to follow, but Osawa realized he had to take Hitomi at her word. It was the only hope of saving Maria. Alright, he said. I'll do as you ask. But you said you're trying two approaches. You're not going to be in danger, are you? What a fucking lie. No, I'll be fine. What a fucking lie. Don't worry about me. Okay. Very well. I'm headed to the laboratory now. You can't. Sorry, bitch. You can't go. Sorry, bitch. Sorry, bitch. The moment Osawa hung up and started for the house, I clung to him from behind. If you use the antiviral now, said everything will go public. There's no way to keep the virus or the antiviral under wraps at this point. Who gives a fuck? Osawa tried to pull free, but his wife was stronger than he expected. Besides, if Maria infects other people, the whole world is going to find out in a matter of hours. No, we can just quarantine her. If it's handled correctly, we'll still be able to retain secrecy. Fuck secrecy! This is your daughter! Take a fucking bite. Ai's voice was cold as ice. Do you even have any idea what you're saying right now? I do. I know how it sounds, but this is the only thing. This is the only thing I can... Her voice tread off. He could feel the force of her trembling where she held him. Fuck secrecy. Fuck this bitch. Have I really put you in that much of a corner? Oh god. Osawa slipped from Ai's arms, prostrated? Well, himself on the ground in front of her. I'm sorry. I'm truly, truly sorry. Oh, stop this. Get up. If you're really sad, then don't go to that lab. Sorry, gotta do it. But Osawa remained silent, his forehead pressed to the dirt. If you use that antiviral without corporate approval, your time with the Okishi is finished. That doesn't matter to me anymore. How can you say that? Virology is the only thing you've ever cared about. I began to pummeling his back. Maybe virology is all I care about. I don't know the first thing about anything else. I never wanted to know. Never even thought to find out. Never bothered to learn what you or my own children might think. I'm a failure as a father and as a husband. How dare you say that only after it's come to this? I struck him again, harder than before. You're right, he gasped out the words between her blows. Maybe this has been too long coming. But it's not too late. I can still start over. Start over? She paused in disbelief. You already turned down that American job. If you use that antiviral now, there won't be any starting over. You'll lose everything. Will I lose you too? After you've gone through thrown and everything else away like this? How could I possibly stay with you? I was sobbing softly now. Osawa wondered what her tears were for. But there was one thing he did know. She was right. They couldn't be together anymore. Who fucking cares at this point? Who cares? Your marriage was already in shambles when it started. He got to his feet and headed back to the house, leaving Ai behind. Yeah, fuck her. Fuck her. She doesn't matter. Don't call your dad. If you fucking do it, bitch, I'm gonna fucking kick you right in the pussy. Who damn, Chrissy? He cares about his daughter. Okay. He hurried through the back entrance and went into the garage. He climbed into his car, fastened his seatbelt, and took a deep breath. The image of younger Maria arose in the back of his mind. She's such a bitch. I know, right? Fuck I. There she was at the park getting drenched by the rain. holding back her tears as she waited for her father. Wait for me, Maria. This time I'm going to come for you. Oh my god! I was wrong. Going to the lab wouldn't mean losing everything. Yeah, fuck that bitch! He let too many important things slip through his fingers. Now it was time to go take them back. Ah! Osal pulled his car onto the street and sped toward the laboratory. Damn, he's breaking traffic laws, y'all. Character development, I'm crying. As if to signal that the long day was drawing to a close, the dazzling sun sank down between the buildings in the distance. He's becoming active. Holy shit, y'all. What? No, of his story. And he's deviating. That's the end. What? Okay, what the fuck happened here? Oh, I have to. Fuck me. Oh, do I really have to do this again? Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Go back to the correct path, fucking please. No. Okay, maybe change back. Oh, thank God. Okay, we good, fams. I don't think this game has a skip button. I don't know what the skip button is. It never introduced me to it. Should call my father. Blah, blah, should grow the father. Blah, 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 blah. Are you sure you're okay with this? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Well, with what? I know that you're after Alfred. Are you sure you want to go to the lab and not? Right now, I want to save Maria. That's all. Her tone was curt and mechanical as ever, but there was a fierce gleam of determination in her eyes. Maria was clearly someone very special to her. All right, Kano replied. Leave Alfred to me. He thumped himself on the chest. He succeeded this time, no matter what the odds. Kano could scarcely recall the whirlwind of events that had brought him here. He somehow survived a dozen disasters. Even now, a dear friend was in the hospital at risk of dying. There were times when he'd be ready to give up, and yet, at the end of it all, here he was. His opponent was an international terrorist. No matter how you looked at it, there wasn't a matchup for a mere detective. But I'm going to do it anyway. Yumi, Shizo, Sasayama, and Detective Titano. I'm going to take down Alfred and save Maria Sawa's life. Just you watch and see. End? To be continued? End? To be continued? To be continued. Aight, folks. Alfred's gonna motherfucking die after this. Fuck yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we fucking go, people. Trailer. Ah! This is so fun. 2 hours? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Whoo, okay. Okay. What the? It's from 1800 o'clock to 2. Oh my god, I can't stop. Wow, okay, it's not even an hour block now, it's a 2-hour block. What? I can't do Archie's yet? I can't even see his time chart. Wow, okay. Alright, well, shit. Let's go with Minoru Kawai, because he won't have anything to do with any of this. I'm pretty sure. Archie's like, keep out? Yeah. From the very beginning. Hey in there, Chiaki, just keep it together. Minoru Kawai rushed to her side and offered her hand. Says in slow-mo, 2 hours. Surely it hardly matters at this point. You're not going to make it on time regardless, Katayama said coldly. And in any case, if 4-star general gossip doesn't get released, it's Mr. Toyama who's going to be in trouble, not you. I dare say the world would be better off with one third-rate gossip rag less anyway. Shut your mouth, Chiaki snapped. Damn, she broke her fucking glasses too. If the gossip doesn't come out, I am going to be in trouble. An article I've written is supposed to be in next month's issue. It's a piece I've worked my very hardest on to the very end. A piece Mr. Mito saw fit to put in print. And if that goes away, if all of that goes away, yeah, I'll be in trouble, all right. Chiaki's legs wobbled as she struggled to get back to her feet. Chiaki, Katayama said, your zeal is a marvelous thing, worthy of admiration even. But when it comes to work, results are all that matters. I'm sad to have put it that way, but I must be honest, it's just common decency. Fuck your common decency bullshit. Katayama glanced at his pocket watch. You have 57 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. At this rate, you won't even make it to the interview venue before your time's up. Frankly, I don't think even a further extension of your dialogue would make any difference in the end. Damn it. Norikawa grounded his teeth. He wondered if he should just leave Chiaki here and go interview SOS by himself. No, can't leave Chiaki. You can't leave Chiaki. He could expand the article on SOS, then work on a small piece of Chiaki's interview piece, and to fill at least the layout. Right now, the single most important thing was getting the magazine out the door, for Toyama's sake, but if he did cut out most of Chiaki's copy after all she's done, he might wind up totally killing her passion for being a writer. I have to stop waffling. Professionals don't let their personal feelings dictate their decisions. I can help Chiaki work through her emotional struggles later. You aren't hurt that bad. Stand up, chick. We gotta go. Chiaki, that's enough. The young woman got to her feet, staggering as she began to climb the stairs. I'm not giving up, she said under her breath. I can't give up now. Though obviously in pain, she struggled to keep her leg moving. Damn, I can't do it. Look how hard she's fighting to stay in the game. I can't tell her I don't need her article now. Releasing the next issue of the gossip wasn't just going to save Toyama. It would save Chiaki as well. Minorikawa couldn't abandon either one of them, which left him with a hell of a dilemma. He needed to make a decision. If he didn't stop wavering soon, they'd be out of time. But try as they might, he couldn't come up with a plan. Then he heard a familiar voice from behind him. If you're wondering what path to take, allow my taxi to be your guide. Hey! Yo! My man! My motherfucking man! My man! Hey! My principal from high school. Minorikawa spun around to see Kimizuka standing there. Looking badass. Looking sharp. Where to, sir? The driver asked. Despite his polite demeanor, his pride was obvious. That intro, hell yeah! Mr. Kimizuka, I appreciate the thought, but with this traffic, I see nothing of the sort. Okay, sure, but... Minorikawa was well aware of Kimizuka's capabilities, but the prospect of cutting through the chaos that currently filled the streets was more than a little daunting. Is that girl on the bike okay? What's with her face? Do you see that girl on the bike's face? Did you see that? When you know, this town as well as I do, there's nowhere you can't go. Alright, what other choice do I have? Guess I've got to trust you. This will be my last request of the day. Minorikawa pointed down the street. Take us to Inferno, Ura Harajuku. She looked like the eyelash muppet. Oh my god, she did. Take us to Inferno and Ura Harajuku. Inferno and Ura Harajuku, the bar? Kimizuka quirked an eyebrow. Yes, is something the matter? No, nothing at all. Hurry up and get in. Bro! Crazy taxi! As soon as Minorikawa and the others had climbed into the cab, Kimizuka tore off through Shibuya's network of narrow side streets. The passengers in the back seat jolted roughly back and forth to the sound of screeching tires. This is altogether far too excessive, Katayama murmured, wincing as his head bounced repeatedly against the window. To think we allow such inconsiderate driving here in this country. Chiaki, meanwhile, had opened her laptop when it was somehow working furiously to finish her copy. Hey, come on now. Over here, have some fun. Crazy taxi. The sound of her fingers clicking across the keys echoed within the vehicle. How's it going, Chiaki? Minorikawa asked. Just a little more. Her eyes were glued to her monitor, her face all seriousness. Kimazuka glanced over at Minorikawa. If I may ask, sir, what business do you have at this bar? Just a little interview. I hear a local gang called SOS uses the place as their big hangout. You're interviewing SOS? Sir, I feel like it might be best not to get too involved with that lot. There was something about the driver's warning that seemed a little off. Do your taxi driver connections tell you what SOS is up to? Minorikawa asked. Originally, there was something of a vigilante corpse in the name of keeping the neighborhood clean and safe. But lately, I hear nothing but bad things happening about them. Those loan sharks had said something very similar. Minorikawa reminded himself that he better be on his guard. Katayama chimed in. And just how do you plan to go about interviewing a gang like this? That's something for you to worry about. I have a plan. Oh, and just what exactly is this plan? It's a secret. Katayama gave him a derisive grin. Clearly, he wasn't impressed. Minorikawa turned to look at Chiaki. She appears too engrossed in her copy to even hear the conversation. I realize this is work for you. Kimazuka said worriedly. But do you really need to take such risks? Yes, I do. Minorikawa thought back to that look on Toyama's face. That look when he finally regained his confidence. He couldn't let Heaven Publishing go under. Toyama provided the canvas on which Minorikawa shared his art with the world. Okay, Dr. Phil. Thinking about it now, Minorikawa realized that he'd always been chasing Toyama's shadow. Though it was galling to admit, that man had been the ideal Minorikawa strove to live up to. That was why he hated seeing Toyama reduced to such a pathetic state. He wanted Toyama to remain immutable, to keep busting down any and all obstacles in his own peculiar way. Ladies and gentlemen, the badass reporter. Still, Minorikawa wasn't about to voice these feelings out loud. He felt more like a little embarrassed to be taken all so personally. When you take on a job, you give it 100% every time. That's what it makes you a professional, he said. Wouldn't you agree? I do indeed, Katayama chimed in, but you'll have to demonstrate that 100% in the limited time you have left, which is, by the way, 51 minutes and 30 seconds. I will not budge in the slightest on that submission deadline. Please do keep that in mind. The man took another look at his watch. I've got half a mind to break that thing, Minorikawa told him. Breaking my watch would not stop time. Minorikawa shot him a furious glare, but Katayama's composure was unwavering. This guy was unflappable, and the only way Minorikawa was going to be able to put him in his place was to meet his damn deadline. Holy shit. Easier said than done, though. He wanted to use 30 of the 51 minutes he still had to write his article. That only left him 20 or so to get at the material. Oh, we'll be fine. Kimazuka suddenly slammed on the brakes and the cab skidded to a halt. Minorikawa stared through the windshield in shock when they saw a smallish, boxy minivan weaving erratically along the road. Whoa, look out, that thing's heading our way. Don't worry, sir, the driver replied. Just leave this to me. Whoa. Keeping his cool, Kimazuka dexterously steered them clear of the oncoming vehicle. Holy fuck. As the minivan sped past, an eerie cold breeze wafted over the taxi. Oh, the vehicle is being driven by members of the Wandering Angels Vita trope. Whatever. Ladies and gents, your school teacher. What the heck was that? Minorikawa asked. I'm not sure, Kimazuka said, but let's hurry on our way. Nimbly manipulating the gear stick, he stomped on the gas once more. Here we fucking go. Ugh. Here we are, sir. Inferno! Bitch! They pulled up outside of the dilapidated old pool hall. Your lifesaver, Minorikawa clapped a hand on Kimazuka's shoulder. Just be sure to be careful, sir. Minorikawa nodded. Huh? What? Chiaki asked, looking up. What are we being careful about? Nothing, Minorikawa said. You just wait here in the car. You still got that copy to finish up, yeah? Well, yes. Alright then. Chiaki frowned but resumed her typing. And then, you wait here too, Minorikawa said to Katayama. But of course, that goes without saying. Incidentally, you have 49 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Minorikawa did some quick mental math. With a half hour he already set aside, that left him 19 minutes. However dangerous SOS might be, he couldn't afford to hesitate for even a single second. Bracing himself, he stepped out of the taxi and headed for the pool hall. Holy shit. Phew! Minorikawa took a deep breath as he approached the grimy door. Here goes. He drew back his leg and gave the door a hearty kick. What's up, my dudes? What's up, my youngsters? What's up, kids? The mob of young men inside the bar turned as one at the sound of the door crashing open. Who the hell are you? Several of them started toward him belligerently. Just calm down and hear me out, he said. Oh, my throat's hurting. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Let me get some more water. Ugh.